So before we go on, I just wanted to set the stage on why would anyone want to sell online? The markets are so large, and it's primarily driven by the iPhone and the other cell phones and smartphones that give people access to online shopping. So I found this article here. What are the top 10 e-commerce sites in the U.S.? And of course, nowadays, most of these sites, or at least the top ones, allow anybody to go into their website and set up your own store and begin offering products to the general public. So here we go. Uh, Number one on the list is Amazon, and Amazon has 2.73. And this article was written, doesn't say when this article was written. That number may have gone up. Yeah, it looks like this is 2018. So that number has probably gone up since then, since the 2020 pandemic. A lot more people nowadays in 2021, 2022 are shopping online. So that number has probably gone up significantly. And I can also um, show you what Amazon's stock price is. It's pretty astronomical. I think right now it's heading towards $4,000 per share. If you know anything about the stock market, but and let's see what we got here. Number two is eBay, and once again, these top two sites allow anyone to, no matter what your computer skills are, what your technical skills are, you can go in and create a membership to these sites and just begin selling immediately. Now, with eBay, I know that when you first get started, the money is not available right away. They want you to establish, that you're going to be a real seller and you're going to be there for the long term. Because what has happened in the past is people will list products on these sites. The products sell, some buyer purchases them, and then once the money comes in, once the money is transferred, then they close their account, close their seller account. So they want you to, so they usually will do what they call an escrow for 3 or 4 weeks or so to make sure that the buyer gets the customer gets the product that they paid for, and there's nothing wrong with that product. And then eBay will release the money into your account, and it's available for you to do whatever you want with it, to spend it or to buy new inventory. But eBay here has 855 million visitors every month. These are all potential shoppers for your products. Of course, there's many hundreds of different categories of products that are listed on these sites. So, but you only need a small fraction of that visitor traffic in order to make a living. And there are millions of people, literally millions of people, not only in the United States, but around the world, that list their products on these sites and make their living rather than having a brick and mortar shop. The third one here is Walmart. That is another site. They mostly have their own products, but that is another site where you can create a seller account and sell your products there. And then Craigslist is a free site, doesn't really require a membership, but it's intended for local sales. People, sellers within the same town. You can just take a short drive to pick up the item that you want to buy, or you can make an appointment with someone who's interested in what you have to sell, and they can come to your place and pick it up and give you the money. But Craigslist, you can also use this site to shop for products that you can, people that are liquidating, they're having garage sales, and they have merchandise that they just want to get rid of. And you can go buy that and then list it on, one of the other e-commerce sites. So Craigslist has 342 million visitors every month as of 2018. Target is another site. Etsy is um, a newer site. Um, Amazon and eBay have been around since the 90s, 1995, I believe they started. But Etsy is a more recent company that's geared more towards women's crafts. So they actually, if you wanted to create a membership there and list products, then they take you through an interview process to ask you how the items were made, how they were crafted, and who was the ultimate manufacturer of that item. But it originally started as a craft site for women, but nowadays just about anybody can sell anything on this website. There are other ones like it that are fairly new, such as bonanza.com, which is just basically a copy of eBay, except they don't have the auctions. And there's Best Buy, which is primarily a consumer electronics site, 192 million visitors every month. Macy's, Home Depot. Home Depot used to source all their own material that they list on the website, but now there can be other sellers. And Wish is another website that has deep discounted things. These items primarily are manufactured items coming out of China, so there might be some delay on receiving those products since they have to be shipped from overseas and they have to go through customs. Okay, so that's just a brief introduction to some of the most popular e-commerce websites, which you can set up your account and begin selling immediately on these sites.